Ah, I didn't see that. It's me, Thomas Edward, also known as TE. I'm on Grange-Over-Sands Prom at stations up there. JT Atkinson's down there. Well, look, sprayed concrete works in progress. So about 4 weeks ago, loads of guys turned up with a big power washer, and I think there was also a bit of a digger down here, and he sprayed all along the edge of the prom. And because you have industrial sized power washers, you can like blast out all the loose bits in the side of the prom so they could see what they were with. So like this hard stuff is sort of survived, and then the bits in the middle haven't. And then they've set up down here and started the work, as you saw on that sign. They've got a big generator here, and they got lots of pipes and stuff. And because what they're doing is they spray concrete in the edge, spraycrete, all the way along the edge, and they're going to go right up there. There's power wash right up to the station. I don't know if they've gone past the station. I didn't really have too much of a look, but you see, you got all the stuff in here. It's a Saturday today. We're meant to be at Keithfield Railway doing a bit of diesel gala today, but the booking office is shut. And you can't use your cheap £10 tickets without a booking office, because that machine doesn't work on the thing. That's what happens when machines go in the station. Anyway, we're digressing. So they've got a big like concrete thing here, pipes going off it. And I was going to say it's Saturday, so they're not working today. Look, and they've got through there. They've got a scaffolding rig, so they can get on the other side, because obviously that lip goes down on the other side. You know, it's not just on this side; it sort of curves over. So we thought we'd come down. Well, like I said, we were going off, but we thought we'd do a Grange-Over-Sands update on the prom. Like a few years ago, we watched them do spraycrete right down on the sea wall in the middle of lockdown. But now they're getting on with this. This is all to do with those plans they had for the prom, where they're going to put lights on it, and also I just see Craig coming in. They're going to put lights on and make all the prom nice. I think this is the start of that. We might have a go down that beach and have a look front bottom, or we might wait for this Class 195 to come through. It might be Stephen Forrest might be driving it. Watch that come through, and then we'll go down on the seaside and have a look at the bottom of the wall. And we'll show you something else what they've been doing down there when we get down there. Right, it's coming, Mrs. Emmy, it's coming. No. We could have been on this if the booking office wasn't shut. We could be on this actual train going to Cardiff and then getting up Leeds line, where it wasn't meant to be. Oh well, let's get back to looking at some spray concrete on the prom. Oh, there's actually, see those people out there, or those about 4 dogs, they've walked from right up at Kent's Bank. They actually walked across the channel. They've got wellies on. Make cameraman looking at them like, what are you doing? Because you got to be safe on sands, and I like going when it's really, really dry, but when it's slight half wet, you're playing with fire slightly if you don't know what you're doing. A lot of people seem to be blasé when there's like, oh, this sort of stuff everywhere. And you see people like, you know, what are you doing? Right, but we'll get down, we're just going to get down on grass. But here, look, this is the beginning of what they've done. This is what the final project will look. Look, you see how it curves down on the bottom down there. They've also done a bit of bush trimming there, because they obviously couldn't get round, they've had to trim it back. So and they put all this on it, obviously, so it doesn't get dirty, I think, because it's someone painted it not long ago. Oh, look, it's all nice and new here. Look, so it's smooth, and then look, it's chamfered here, and then it goes right down to the base. So obviously around there, the base is the wall, what's above like the embankment, is quite a lot bigger than this bit. We'll show you when we go down there. And look, it goes quite shallow there. It's really good. I've missed this. Thing is, when you live in Grange, you don't walk down Prom, because you keep out way all tourists in the summer. So you don't come out down the Prom. That's what happens when you live in a place. You're local. You don't go out where all the other people go. You keep away from it. You find me in Grange at night time when everyone's gone home. That's the best time to go out. having a chat with Ping. It's a local celebrity who can put the world to rights if you got enough time, but sometimes you haven't got enough time because he's been in Tesco's and you've got to go in and it's like shutting at 10. You can see he put a scaffolding rig up and he put the fence to keep the chavs out. It's a bit sad really, you know, when actually look, I won't do it, but look, you can just walk around the back, it doesn't do anything. So they put that up so they can get on edge up there, and look, you see end at pipe. But you can see here how big. Obviously further up there is more of an embankment, but here there's no embankment, and this is the sea wall at this end, is the prom. So it comes right down the bottom, so they'll be doing right down here from the top. They've got to like smooth all that edge off and then come right down here. But look, it's got big holes in it and stuff, look. So it could fall down. In a few more, you could probably leave it another 10 years and then it would be in really dire of repair. So we'll have a bit of a walk up there, but I won't go too far because I don't have any brogues. I come home with smart gear to go diesel bashing and it's not happened. So we're a bit unprepared, you see, to do this kind of filming. But you know, TE likes to get a video nailed. And we walk down the prom, we will not get it done because we don't get down here that often. So all along here, you can see all edges all jagged, where they've power washed it all, and it's like, that's how weak it's been. Power washers just took it off. And you can see all the cracks coming down to the bottom. So they've got a big task to do. And then up here, this is sort of the start of like the embankment. When we did past Home Island in 2020, we looked at all the embankment and they redid it all. They power washed it and realigned it and spray treated it so it wouldn't fall away. And then we did a bit of bush clearance here. And they've also put a big fence down here so you can't walk down here, what's a bit daft, because you just walk along the edge. Don't know, the health and safety said, oh no, we'll put a fence there, they will definitely not come through. But it's fallen down at wind. Last night we had a load of rain and wind. They've trimmed down here what we're walking on, they've trimmed it all. And they have a little digger what comes down here, like a little mini digger. But they're going to go right up there, If you can see actually, you probably can't see in camera, but you can see how they've power washed it. All this is really light. You get up past the station and you can tell they haven't done up there yet because it's all dark. But here they've power washed right up to the station. So they will get this leg done and then they'll reset and probably get all up the other side done. It will probably take this year into next year maybe. It depends how fast they do the job and how tight money is. But as far as I know, I don't know if they're still going to put lights up, what they're going to dim. So when you walk up through them, they light up, but then they need to go dim so it doesn't ruin the prom and like the people's views over the prom and the houses. We apologise for any inconvenience caused whilst works are in progress. Well, obviously it's Saturday and they're all sat at home, probably hungover from a drink last night. But this is blown over the wind last night because we had a bit of a windy night and a lot of rain. It's not doing a great deal here, is it? And you've got to walk around it now. Morning. Morning. We're just walking up to the signal box here, to these cast wrought iron steps. That signal box up there, and a little shelter next to it. And you can see, I'll show you, we'll come up here. You can see on the side of the signal box that it's falling down, and you've had to bolt in big bits of scaffolding to stop it falling down. But it's probably these are the last days of a signal box being on the coast here before it goes all automated like the rest of the network. And it was probably one that last maybe a few years of semaphore signals on the coast as well before it all goes high tech. So there you go. That's my Thomas Edward update in Grange-Over-Sands. It's a prom update where they're doing all the sea wall and sea edging, where the cast iron rails go in. They'd probably fall down in a few years' time if they left it any longer. And they're going to go all the way up to the station and hopefully probably do the rest at prom. Maybe we've come back and filmed that. We're just watching across the bay then, there was a few tractors going across, and it's an egret, there's an egret over there. You see a lot of egrets around the bay. He's just having on a walk there. And then I've just filmed 2 tractors, cockle picking tractors go across from Kent's Bank, and there's a few people walking out on the sand today as well. Quite a lot actually. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give us a like and subscribe, a comment below, and a share, and also my Patreon links below if you want to see TE videos before they come live on YouTube, and like behind the scenes stuff, like a TE meeting, what had to be cancelled but it's coming in later on in the year. Make sure you click that big bell. Ding!